Hey everyone, Evan here from Grassracks, and before we get to the installation video, I want to give you a quick product update on our nubbins. So we're going to be moving and evolving from a two-piece nubbin with a spacer and a cap to a one-piece nubbin made entirely from 3/4 inch material. So that's important because it changes one of the measurements in the installation video. And while we're in the process of updating a completely new installation video, I figured we'd just edit the old one since the process is completely the same. Now, just to explain a little bit further, the spacer from the old nubbin is much narrower than the spacer in the new nubbin, as you can see. And that change actually makes your nubbin more stable on the wall, easier to get your gear in and out, and it makes the installation process a lot easier because you're not worrying about a bunch of different pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and edit a few things in the current installation video, but the process is still completely the same. So good on you for buying our nubbins. I hope you enjoy them and enjoy the installation video.
Nubbins. Space efficient, gorgeous, handmade, upcycled, eco-friendly, easy installation, bamboo ski and snowboard wall mounts that seemingly use some sort of bamboo magic to display your gear. Welcome to our nubbin installation video. Our nubbins make use of the modern shape of skis and snowboards, which is wider tip and tail and skinnier waist, which allows you to insert your gear at a narrow point and slide it right on down until your gear hangs between two nubbins at a wider point. So to work effectively, you'll need the tip of your gear to be at least 1/2 inch wider than the waist. To install your nubbins properly, you'll need to find some measurements first. I find it easiest when I lay my gear flat on a table and use a tape measure or ruler to find the following points. First, find the widest point of the tip of your gear and write that measurement down as tip width. Now find a point below the tip that is 1/4 or 1/2 inch narrower than the tip width. This is going to be your hang level width from where your gear hangs on the nubbins. It's important that you get this measurement correct so your gear doesn't slip right through the nubbins once installed. Now move towards the waist and find a point that's 1/2 inch narrower than your hang level. This will be your insert level width. Due to the material thickness of the nubbins, you'll need to add 1 inch to the hang level measurement. This measurement will be your installation points. For your last gear measurement, you'll need to find the distance between the hang level and your insert level. You'll need that much space above your gear so you can insert your gear without hitting the ceiling. How are you doing so far? I bet you're doing great. Now before you go drilling, do a dry run on your wall to confirm the placement and height of your gear and that there will be no obstructions. You will need to install at a height that allows you at least the distance between the hang and insert levels above the tip of your gear. Use a pencil or screw to mark out your installation points where you will install your nubbins. The more accurate you are with this measurement and installation, the better your nubbins will fit with your gear once installed. So, mark installation points using the installation point width between each point. Now use a level to make sure your installation points are level. Use a stud finder to determine whether your installation points will be going into studs or just drywall. If you're going into a stud, don't use a white drywall anchor. If you're going into drywall but missing a stud, you will need to use a white drywall anchor. Pre-drilling. We love pre-drilling. It makes the whole process easier and more accurate, so please do it. Now with a spacer between the wall and the nubbin, insert your nubbins like so. We all know you're a big ol' Hercules, but don't over tighten. Nice and firm will do just fine. Now insert your gear at the insert level and slide down until the nubbins catch it at the hang level. And it's pretty much rinse and repeat for extra gear. Things like bags and jackets take far less measuring and a lot more eyeballing, but follow the same installation steps. And there you have it, an organized, space-efficient, grab-and-go home base for your gear. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We're always happy to help. And we're like proud parents when it comes to our products. We love to see where they end up. So please feel free to send us pictures and leave a review on whichever site you purchased from. Congrats, you've brought your adventure home.